G2 peppered, but they're rooting through jungle. Interesting, Nico's passive, and there's a lot of bodies here from the CT side. They want to fight. Bombs down A. Valda's biff with Hunter is concluded. It's Jax that tries to keep him at bay. Amanek is behind them both, and the smoke fading now. Alexi responsible for this. Does hit the first. It's a great trade from Valda. Nico's been waiting for his time to strike. Jax will neutralize, and now a real issue for Valda. He wants to try and deal with Jax. He's hitting it. Oh, and he'll take them both. Lovely pistol out of Valda. That's 4.
It's like a B split here, so up cat they go. The fight against Hunter has been won, and they barrel forward to Jax's Deagle.
Lovely work from Jax. He's actually made a round out of this, because not only does the bomb go down B, but there is a numbers advantage, albeit slight. If Nexa finds anything here, they're grouping up. Nico's with them, and a great find. Bit of Nico on Nico action. Has he taken the capital K out of his neck?
Well,
they're full lowercase, both of them.
Are they?
K, little K, cardboard box. Oh, G2, by the way, to won
the force one.
Yeah,
in case you guys missed that.
Excuse me, I was getting a bit confused. Once again, out of the break, OG did take that pistol. We're convincing a take. We've lost Nico again. This time, Alexi B takes him down. Flirting with some aggression, Palace, but there's a lot of bloodshed going on in mid. Valda's big happy birthday to Hank, the tank.
Next is dead. Pants around the ankles there, had no idea Mantua had taken so much space.
Well, I reckon.
Well, sound cue's been heard.
Heard him. It's a safe passage away from Valda at least.
Yeah, Flames and Mantua are already starting to look on over towards that flank position. So they'll have Jax's number here, and I think... And we will see the bomb go off. Score tied up 2-2. And I really think that OG, right, they want...
And here comes the commit. Flames first. Around the corner, the smoke's just as he pops, so do they. Nexa does very well. Nearly 3. Valda catching a bullet to the dome. Working on just 9 HP. Solid defense so far through the smoke. Careful now, Nico's been caught.
They're evacuating, bombs dropping.
Activated, he's tucked in perfectly. Alexi, if he goes for the plant's a dead man. First, Valda does manage to evade the refrag. Hunter didn't catch Alexi on the jump back. 40 seconds, they can dance this one out.
Bomb's committed here, so they cannot run back to A now. Not even a fake plan.
Oh, you're brave.
Wow.
You're so brave. And it does enable them. Nico should catch a glimpse of him first. Bomb about half gone now, and that's the first chance. Nice find from Nico. More to come. He hears the steps of Amanek. Jax ahead of him. No time for this, really, G2. They played this very well. OG, a beautiful and graceful 2v3, if you don't mind my saying.
Wow, they've actually pulled this one off in style. I cannot believe the nature of Alexi B there just to sit and trust Nico to cover. Everything short was always going to be in.
Windowed. Oh, my goodness. There's a back turned right now. He actually could have a slight catch. Nico was not ready for that.
They're not playing retake. This is about to get very dicey.
Yeah, here they come. Re-smoked out on connector, they'll push through. Windows does arrive. Valda did catch Hunter, and there's more to come. Jax is under there. Big find from the AKs, and running out of resources. Next is
well
next.
handled.
And that's a really smooth finish for OG.
I like how, as a unit, they were able to isolate that jungle fight onto Hunter. There, right? You always have a combo of Valda jumping through the window where he was mantled up on the little ledge. Now it's about hunting this AWP off Amanek, and well, they should get their way here. He does take down Valda. Market is locked off. Flames is coming. Nico's here too. Completely surrounded right now. And Amanek's AWP does not strike true. Mantu will get...
Worming his way into the, what was previously perpetually smoked window room. There goes Mantu. Good timing on the fight from Nexa, and the crossfire works wonderfully. Nico and Nexa both picking one up for G2, and Alexi could have his back turned. Oh, the bodies just keep dropping. It's only Valda. Oh, I don't mind this kind of yellow, like Versace-looking one. There's like yellow and black one.
I see ya, I see ya.
I think the classic red would go well. Alexi B loves this gap in mid, and he's going to jump through it this time with double smokes. That's the fight. There's another coming. Jax, great trade. But as pressure B, he reacts accordingly as well. Bodies into the site, 3 of them to be specific. He has to find something. Mantu denies that, and now the cross on Kitchen's held. You won't get past that line. Mantu posted up, now they smoke it out. He will once again lose control of it. 3 versus 4 though. Does G2 go for this? They might now. Nico's out the window, hitting some scorching headshots. Speaking of Scorch, Molly will hold them at the door. Amanek opts for the window instead. They're going for this. Bomb about half gone. Nexa in support. Only a flashbang on Nico, but it's more headshots that he hands to OG. Getting sensitive on the clock here. Need a fake at least. Draw those headshots out. He's clearing the right corners. He knows Flames is tucked in. Good from Nexa. They can hold it now, and there's only the AWP. Mantu needs to finish the job. One more bullet.
Oh, he got off it.
No time. And that's the end of that. They'll make it 6.
Everybody goes down with the ship right there. That one, it got very, very chaotic. Yes. Are there other major characters?
Oh, certainly. Yeah. And
is Alu the villain?
Alu the deceiver.
Okay. I think Alexi would have called it as soon as Nico gets hit. It's like, all right, well, they know the jig's up right now. We're going to stop ourselves from just running into the blender. Oopsie. Well, they still might be doing exactly that. Yeah, well, Nico's comfortable on these headshot angles. He's even got the silenced M4 for this one. And if there was one kind of redemption storyline for G2 out of yesterday's loss to Sinners, was Nico was definitely looking hot. Seems like his form is returning in a very big way. Hunters as well, right?
Hunters, yeah, both of them, yeah, their powers.
I've ever heard of damper, but it's a type of bread we make in Australia.
Damper?
Yeah.
Check it out. For now, we do have a 4v4 and a lot more presence in Nico's fights in mid. Nico's fights
He did it again.
Mid. He loves that fight. He just does it for style points at this point, but Mantu's just been executing.
Charlie lives with like his 4 grandparents who all share a bed.
Yeah, and big shout out to the Ooh.
It's not going to be an Alexi V clutch, but it could have been an Alexi V kill or 2. So mid control very, very quickly garnered.
Oh. Valda and Mantu were both posted up ready for that. Amanek tries to throw some aggression into the mix in our final round of the CT side, and it's been met by bullets. Good find. OG have an advantage here, and Nico immediately falling. Oh, Nexa does very well on the re-peek. Stands his ground on A, makes it a 3v3, defending his A push. It's Nico in connector, still a thorn in the side of Valda. Flames has been very quiet on this T side. Maybe he can perhaps catch that connector player. Perhaps he requires at least 2 more frags. Bomb down. And they're already spraying him through. No hope. Nico's just had done with this and done with this half. He'll make it 9. G2 really do like a solid recovery. Don't forget how this one started. We had a 5-2 scoreline in favor of OG, and they wrap it up nicely. Looking good for the Samurai Malek. It might be Mantu that has to pick up some pieces here because Flames has let them through. That's a calm one. It's Valda instead that fills the feed. And yeah, Nico, you're good, but I don't think you're that good. Too many bodies. Falls down up.
Almost fluffs his lines there. Nico with a few extra bullets, but Jax...
He should be able to contribute, but not now. He's Molotov'd out. Spirit swings out, does neutralize Nico. The trade is not too far away. Flames still peppers from Tetris, upgrades to the AK. He is a threat, and so is Mantu. Swings out, damage inflicted. They have to clear this corner. Flames on Hunter, and Hunter's won it out. Such a nuisance for OG is Hunter. Bomb traversing the A site, and there is a bit of a time element to this.
Oh, wow,
he's not looking,
push.
and Valda straight through the smoke for a double.
Over in Cologne, but it's a map that Alexi loves calling on.
Ooh, so blind, and a great find. Alexi with a spot of aggression. It seems Nico wants to throw some more down range. That's very brave. He hard commits to the spray. Amanek was tagged, sure, but it's resulted in the even of the odds. 4v4, re-smoke Windu. Great catch from Rush as Mantu gets Nexa. He was just a B lurk, going for a look, but the AWP posted up. Does mean that OG once again returned to an advantageous position. Flames pretty locked in on this connector push. If Hunter doesn't clear his corners, we are now staring down. Good catch. Legs 11. All right, OG. 5 rounds separating. What that call is. Nexa, the puppet master of this G2 Samurai. And Jax, wow, just gets caught through the tiniest of gaps. Mantu will. He's dumped it now. Locks down ramp.
Valda's rotated over.
Oh, and Alexi's actually beaten out the push on Palace. Great find through the smoke. They'll have to disrespect it now and catches Alexi in transition to Dark. Valda with it all to do. They are low, though. Very vulnerable to the bullets, and is even an AWP to contribute as well. Hunter and Amanek both default side. I suspect Valda's got this one locked. Amanek is first victim, and so is Hunter. 13 for OG, and G2 still yet to break their silence. Yep, this is like the dry runs. You've been practicing these. Nico and Valda fall into the bench crossfire. And down they go. Big find, hard spray. It favors G2 just a little more now. Alexi's already a bit of ahead of the pack. Hunter's on bench though, and he wasn't ready for that. So all onto Flames. OG's quietest member. Perhaps all will be forgiven should he find the 14th. It's all Hunter though. 2 quick taps. The two gonna just respect it off the flash. Ooh, Nexus postured for it, waits for a second flash. Flames is looking the wrong way, and that should be even. 4-4. Mantu Zorp from CT. He throws a smoke to play around as well. Hunter is poking and prodding on the B lurk here as well, so we're something to keep in track of. The bomb is a side Tetris, but Nico's been punished. Pantsed all the way. Can just cause enough chaos to slow him down. Timing's everything. Timing is everything. He does strike. Nexa, Amanex, the one with the bomb. He needs to finish it now, and he has. 10 seconds, and suddenly it's chaos for G2. Alexi forces him into a very uncomfortable. You don't have time, bro. Nico knows it. It will be 14, and it's a product of Alexi and his big, swelling brain. CB is already down in the underpass, and he's just going to be the footstool for Jax again. Alexi, oh, back-to-back in the underpass. This time, he opens the round up, and this up against the G2 exec. I like the timing on that flash as it fades. The fully blind Flames set up perfectly by his teammate, and it's 3. Magnificent from the newest edition.
This time it pays off. You're right. He's been getting bullied in that role, hasn't he? Up close and personally, he's been getting flashed. They've been hard
spraying him through smokes.
Yeah, this time it works. And he'll even close it out with the final frag. Counter-Strike's going to get dished on the server. There's no surprises. There's no curveballs. It's standard stuff.
Oh, dear. Jax was so far ahead of the pack. He's just gone down, and now they can't even attempt to be right behind him. The Flames arrive, and the bullets do too. This one's done. G2, one at a time. Like that cute
last wins for them going forward in the group, and then their game against VP could be the decider for that 3rd slot. Nexa, well, he's going to do his best to fight through this round. Flames is down, 4 to find. He's going to step out into the shooting gallery, and there he goes. Mantu with the final frag of the round.